Play La Bamba Oil Country. Connor McDavid achieves history tonight with his 1,000th point. He also got an assist on the overtime winner for his 1,001st NHL point. He's the fourth fastest player to ever accomplish that feat and also the fourth youngest. The Oilers win 3-2 in overtime against the Nashville Predators in a game that they likely probably would want to win in regulation, and I would love if this team could just please win a game in regulation. I'm going to have a heart attack. These live streams that I've been doing, I had the heart rate monitor during the playoffs because playoff hockey, it's elevated to another level. But right now, for a team that's as old as the Oilers and for someone who's as old as me, I'm now in my 30s, my heart can't take these types of games anymore. I need the team to win games comfortably and stop giving me heart attacks. But at the end of the day, I don't care how the Oilers win. We got our victory chain, of course. And Darnell Nurse, of course, hero tonight. He had 2 goals. You absolutely love to see it. He's definitely worth that 9. I'm not even going to make fun of the contract. Everyone relax. Come back. Don't hit the dislike button. We're having a good time here. Relax. For those of you who are new to the channel, there are a lot of new people to the channel. So my name is Austin. Welcome back. And if you are a returning viewer, of course, welcome back as well. Fun game overall. The Oilers, instead of pushing in the third period, though, I would have really liked to see them push the pace a little bit. They really held back. They were really just allowing Nashville to keep dumping the puck in and get in on the forecheck. Edmonton didn't seem very... I don't know what the word would be. They didn't seem like they wanted to have some killer instinct. The Oilers went 0 for 4 on their power play, although one of the power plays was only like 4 seconds long because Jeff Skinner completely negated one. But the power play did not show up, but the penalty kill did. And this is 2 games in a row where the Oilers go 2 for 2 on their penalty kill, and they managed to win a game in overtime. This is why special teams are so important, because if they had given up even 1 power play goal against tonight, Nashville wins that game. So I'm happy that the Oilers penalty kill seems to be solving itself. And we knew it was a matter of time. We knew things would eventually start regressing back to the norm. But in terms of 5-on-5 scoring, that has not regressed yet. This team has not been able to bury a lot of the chances that they had. The Oilers probably deserved to win this in regulation. They probably deserved several more goals than what they had. Pretty sure Connor McDavid had 10 shots on goal just himself tonight. And Scott Wedgwood, if you're a Predators fan, holy smokes, what do you want for Scott Wedgwood? What do you want for him? I asked Islanders fans the other night, what do you want for Sorokin? Well, now tonight, I'm asking Predators fans, who do you want for Scott Wedgwood? Do you want a second rounder, first rounder? I don't know. If Barry Trotz is going to tear it down and do a rebuild, maybe we'll take Wedgwood off your hands. Just saying, you've got UC Saros. He can be there for the rebuild. We'll take Wedgwood off your hands. No biggie. But we'll kind of break down the game. This is my post-game reaction. Tomorrow, I'll go more in depth with a lot of the game with the day after discussion. Tonight's just a reaction video, just kind of detailing how the game kind of played and my overall thoughts. Could not be happier for Connor McDavid, by the way. His dad was in the stands, and the crowd tonight was rowdy. I don't know what was going on tonight, but even before puck drop, that crowd was rowdy. I believe it was student night, so a lot of college kids at the game, and you could tell that the building was full of college kids who probably had a lot of beers before the puck even dropped. They were rowdy during the anthem. They were rowdy in the first period. Anytime there was a hit or a play in close in the Nashville zone, and you love to see that. I want Oilers fans to be loud every single game. I want that barn to be super difficult to play in, just like it is in the postseason. Let's make that happen during the regular season as well. But you know, first period, it was going really well. We're going to start with the first. Oilers had the first 5 shots on goal in this game. A very similar start to the New Jersey game about a week and a half ago, where the Oilers came out flying. They had a couple looks, and then New Jersey scored on their first shot of the game. Same thing happened tonight against Calvin Pickard. Michael McCarron set up in the high slot. Shot from Yossi was tipped perfectly into the net. Tough to blame Calvin Pickard on that one. The Oilers did not get it clear. Ryan Nugent-Hopkins had an opportunity, and I'm going to use the NHL Edge visualizer to say what I'm talking about. So the puck came in around the boards, and now this is where I have an issue. Evan Bouchard, he came in down low to support Matthias Ekholm along the boards here in the corner. Nugent-Hopkins, this is where he needs to be covering this part of the ice for Evan Bouchard, because Nuge is the first forward back here. The puck comes around the boards, and Nugent-Hopkins was late reacting. Puck came all the way around back to Yossi at the point, and then the Oilers can't get into their defensive formation in time. Hyman, he could have came down low and cut off in the middle, but he was looking to cut off a pass to this defender, which I think was the right play. Puck was shot by Yossi, and then it was deflected by McCarron into the net. Nugent-Hopkins just needed to react a little bit quicker, in my opinion, to prevent that from happening. 1-0 Nashville. And a lot of people during the live stream, it was like, oh no, here we go again. The Oilers had the first 5 shots of the game. The opponent gets 1. It's in the back of the net. Can they win this one? Well, not much else happened in the first period. Then we get to the second. Oilers, a couple power plays, and then early in the second period, of course, Connor McDavid from Leon Draisaitl, and it had to be Draisaitl connecting with McDavid for his 1,000th NHL point, and the entire bench came off of the entire bench came onto the ice to celebrate with Connor McDavid. His dad was in the stands. The crowd was going crazy. It was really nice that the Oilers were able to have that moment with McDavid on the ice. I'm really glad that everyone acknowledges and recognizes just how special Connor McDavid is, how special of an achievement that is. And I'm really glad that he was able to accomplish that tonight on home ice in front of the home ice fans. It would have sucked if he had done it in Toronto. No offense to, Leafs fans if you're tuning in, but it's really nice that McDavid did that in front of the home crowd. He gets to have that moment with the fans, with the teammates. And it was really cool to see the whole team come onto the ice to celebrate with him because they know and they acknowledge just how special of a player McDavid is. And Oilers fans, we are so lucky to have him. The organization is lucky to have him, and can't take him for granted at all. It's incredible being able to witness all 1,001 of his points so far in his career, and hopefully he has at least another 1,001 points to come, and hopefully we can get him a Stanley Cup, build a team around him that can allow this team and this special player to win something special in Edmonton. Because Connor McDavid, he's already one of, if not the greatest player of all time in NHL history. If you just, base it on the era that he's playing in, what he's able to accomplish against other players that are, the league right now, the parity has never been more even. And it is, one of those situations where the NHL is hard to play in. It always has been, but McDavid is going up against some of the best players to play in this year as well. And what he's been able to accomplish, truly something special. I just wanted to kind of give my overall thoughts on that. I will, of course, break down Connor McDavid a little bit more tomorrow in my day after discussion. I'll kind of break down more of his career, where he started, his first 100 games, then his next 100, and then until he gets to his 1,000th point. Really special, really happy he got it. And I thought it was also fitting that Darnell Nurse got an assist on that 1,000th point as well. That is your leadership core. Darnell Nurse, one of McDavid's best friends, of course, signed long-term. Draisaitl and McDavid, they're the ones who get the points on that, and you love to see it. Then later in the second period, not long after actually, just a couple minutes later, Darnell Nurse scores to make it 2-1 Edmonton from a bad angle. He walked in, the Oilers had a cycle going. He walked in on the left side. Wedgwood goes down on one knee, and Darnell Nurse plops it right over Wedgwood's right shoulder. 2-1 Edmonton. Heading to the third period, like I mentioned, the Oilers, they were just playing low event, try and protect the 1-goal lead instead of trying to push and score more goals and build the lead. I'd like to see the Oilers build a little bit of killer instinct and go on the attack a little bit more. I want them to go on the attack more and put teams away. The Oilers had numerous opportunities to do that. They did not convert. And then Cole Smith, he managed to get behind the Oilers defense with just 2:45-ish remaining left in the third period. Partial breakaway. He puts it through Calvin Pickard's 5-hole, ties the game up late, just like the Islanders were able to do the other night against Edmonton. A late goal. Nashville this time, though, they didn't pull the goalie. The Islanders, they had the net pulled when they tied the game. Nashville tonight, Cole Smith through Pickard's 5-hole, and Pickard left a pretty gaping 5-hole there. I'd like to see Calvin Pickard make a save on that one. Game goes to overtime, couple chances for both teams, and then Darnell Nurse puts it away. Draisaitl walks it in. He drops it back to McDavid. Now, McDavid, he cut to the center of the ice. He cut to the slot area. Everyone thought that he was going to shoot, and he made an unbelievable backhand pass to Darnell Nurse, who was wide open at the bottom of the right circle. He one-times it under Wedgwood's pads, and Oilers win 3-2 in overtime. That was Darnell Nurse's second goal of the season, second goal of the game. McDavid and Draisaitl, of course, with the points. And again, I think it's pretty fitting that those are the three that connect on the first goal of the game and the last goal of the game to seal it for the Oilers. Up next for Edmonton, they play the Toronto Maple Leafs on Saturday. The Oilers embark on an Eastern Conference or an Eastern Canada road trip. They'll play Toronto Saturday at 5 p.m. Mountain. They'll play Montreal on Monday at 5 p.m. Mountain, and then the Ottawa Senators on Tuesday. Now, when it comes to my content's going to be a little bit different. For the Toronto game, I will have a pregame report up. However, I will not have a postgame reaction because I work so late and I have to fly out very early Sunday morning. I am flying to Montreal for the Oilers and Habs at the Bell Center, which I am very much looking forward to. So you may see a very late post-game reaction video the next day. I'm not sure if I'm going to do a day after with that Leafs game. We'll see how it goes. At the end of the day, keep an eye out on my socials, TikTok, that sort of thing. I might do like a short form video, maybe YouTube short, just something on my cell phone. I'll briefly talk about the game. I have other stuff planned while I'm in Montreal. I will have a pregame report up from Montreal, and I will do a postgame reaction from Montreal as well. Again, I don't know if I'm just going to record that on my phone or if I'm going to bring my microphone and a laptop and set up OBS, and I'm not sure what I'm going to do yet, but I still will have content. I am excited for that Montreal trip. And if you happen to be in Montreal and you see me at the Bell Center, don't be shy. Say hi. I want to meet more of the fans. I'm very much looking forward to that game. I've never seen a game in the Bell Center. In fact, I've never seen an NHL game in any other building other than Rexall Place and then Rogers Place in Edmonton. I'm very much looking forward to that trip. I cannot wait. I can't wait for Saturday as well. Hopefully the Oilers can beat the Leafs. I will not be able to witness the game live. I'm going to have to catch up on that game on the flight to Montreal. So thank you all so much for watching. I truly, truly appreciate your support. The videos have been skyrocketing in likes, in views. The channel subscriptions have been skyrocketing. We're already climbing towards 4,200 subscribers, which is crazy because we just hit 4,000 subscribers. I've only been doing this for just over a year now. So thank you all so much. Your support means the world. Victory chain tonight. Before you go to bed, tell someone that you love them. Or if you're watching this the next day, sometime today, make sure you tell someone that you love them. All right. And always fight like a kid. Fight like Ben. Let's go, Oilers. I'll see y'all tomorrow and the day after. Let's go.